Hi everybody, this is Dana. I'm coming to you with a obviously late night update. It is September 12th. Late yesterday, I've been off the grid for a little while. We had some plans to take my kids to a concert at the church, and right before I was about to leave, I had some food shopping to do, so I went food shopping and was about to make one additional stop and just went to kind of review our bank account and was horrified to find that thousands of dollars was missing from our bank account. Upon further investigation later that day and again into today as well, it appears as though someone has hacked into our bank account and completely cleaned us out. Sorry, it makes me want to be sick. Now, I know that money will eventually get back to us. We do belong to a really great credit union. Not only will the money be credited back, but the credit union will actually make an effort to catch the individuals that are responsible for this crime. I know that these types of scams are pretty common. They're typically the result of a skimmer being used at a gas station is the most common place I've been told. So, I'm thinking about doing a whole video about, things I learned that I always should have known about how to protect myself from having this happen. For as big of a mess as this is going to be, I have to go through and check my credit reporting. There's a large chance that it's not just my bank account, but that it is actually my personal information. I've already been a victim of at least 2 or 3 big credit bureau leaks, as it were, or I'm sorry, large company leaks where my information was leaked. So thankfully I belong to AAA, and I'm going to start just going crazy tomorrow. I had to take today to kind of process and even get a game plan together. But, I really did want to take this opportunity to say that in the midst of all that, I was touched by the response from my friends. When I told one group of girlfriends, a group chat that we're on, and I mentioned, sorry, I dropped out of the conversation yesterday. I found out that my bank account was hacked and it's been stressful and they took everything and it's all of our money. And, my friend's response was, one friend said, I'm out of town, but here's where I keep a spare key and here's where I keep some spare cash. You can go grab it. And another friend said, well, I have some spare cash at home. Just come around. How much do you need? And another friend sent me a text message to say, hey, why don't you send me a grocery list and I'll stop by later today with some groceries for you. And my neighbor across the street texted us tonight just to check in and see, hey, do you guys need anything? Saw that you got your bank account hacked on Facebook. Sorry, that's my air conditioner kicking on. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. So like I said, despite how difficult this has been and the fact that I know that this is going to be really an ongoing process over the next 6 months to a year to not only right whatever has happened in the bank that has allowed this wrong to occur, I'm also going to have to monitor both my credit and my husband's moving forward. And I am just not at all good with this financial stuff. I can read books all day. I can homeschool the shit out of anybody. I am confident in 1,000,002 realms. But where I am 100% not confident is things like this extremely detail-oriented bookkeeping that I'm going to need in order to protect my identity and our credit history moving forward. So that's, the one thing I could really use a little bit of help with. And, if anybody's ever been through something similar, I could really use words of encouragement. I have been really vacillating between okay, I can handle this, to I am such a loser and I'm never going to get through this, to how could you let this happen, to you know, this is more than I can possibly handle. So any words of encouragement, if you've been through it, if you've gotten through it, I would love to hear from you guys. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep this short by way of an update, and then hopefully tomorrow, planning to come with you with some actual content regarding Biden's new edict to all companies that employ more than 100 people, and what those companies are now doing to their employees as a result of this edict. You know, it used to be that the Democrats were really just more the party for the working man, and maybe that's why I've always been a lifelong Democrat, but I'm just not seeing that right now, and I look forward to getting into that with you guys a little bit tomorrow. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great night. I hope that your weekend was a lot better than mine. I hope that your bank account wasn't hacked. If it wasn't, then I'm just going to go ahead and say you're having a pretty good day. All right, guys, if you can, thank you for thumbing up this video, commenting down below, and I hope to be in touch with you tomorrow. Sleep well.